はい、こんばんは。はい、こんぐらい。Happy Sunday, everyone. Sorry about the delay. I was getting all of my tabs set up. My Drakengard tabs. Hi. Guess who cancelled her stream again today to do Drakengard instead of the original plan? You saw we did Fate Extra on the schedule. Oops. But you'll forgive me, right? You guys like Drakengard. You better forgive me. There's more Fate Extra next week. I'll show you guys my new schedule at the end. But I'm just thinking, my thinking is this, right? My unpickable logic. I think if we finish Drakengard quickly, then we'll be left with more time to do Fate Extra. That makes some sense, right? If we get Drakengard done next week, which I'm like 90% sure we will, then we can do like 3 Fate Extra streams every week. That's how I'm thinking about this. We're on a Drakengard speedrun. And a good part is that I checked already that all of my controllers work. So there should be no troubleshooting. My goal for the Drakengard today will be to get all of the base chapter weapons. Which might be kinda difficult, but I think I can do. Bless you and your entire family and all generations. I don't know if there will be generations after me. There's a good chance there won't be. But thank you, it's been a while. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Yahoo. Honestly, I'm kind of thinking, since I don't need to wait for you guys to pull up for anything story stuff for kind of just doing weapons, I think we can just get started on the video games. And then we'll go over scheduling stuff next week. The generations before counts too. There's actually quite a few of them. You know, I still have some like great-grandparents who are alive. Like both of my dad's parents are alive still. Which is kind of crazy to think about. Let me check the... Let me know how the volume is. If the volume is okay, please let me know. 音量はどうですか？教えてください。よく聞こえますか？スキルン。神はもういないんだ。自由だぞ。So we will be hopping straight to chapter 3 here. I think chapter 3 doesn't have that many weapons, which is pretty nice. The verse 7 has one. They told me like some kind of helicopter sound. Are we sure that that's not just the game? Hold on. My noise suppressor bit should be fine. I gotta unplug my audio interface. Give me like 20 seconds. Better? Question mark. This sometimes because I don't hear anything weird outside my PC fan. But if you could still hear something prior to that point, then it was coming from not my microphone, because my microphone was unplugged for like 10 seconds or so. But I'm like not seeing at least anything weird anymore on the audio input graph. Oh no, maybe that is kind of weird. Hold on. My shock mount's behaving weirdly. Not quite centered. But is it good now? I hope so. We'll hop back in the game, let me know. I'm glad if it's better now. I know there's weapons like somewhere around here, but I don't know the spot exactly. No. Didn't mean to do that, we gotta go again. We get to go again. No, it's clean. Right, so it was a Focusrite issue then. The Focusrite device usually gets fixed by unplugging and replugging. I don't really wanna I don't want to get too deep into this, because I'm a normal and well-adjusted beautiful angel who can be trusted with sponsorships, but please never buy Focusrite devices. The interface itself is fine, sound quality and control-wise, but the Focusrite drivers are actually designed by deeply evil people. It's like a perfectly fine device that's totally being ruined by horrible, horrible drivers. You just get that sort of random audio issue. Like, unplugging and replugging tends to fix it, but like... but not exactly super reliably. Sometimes you need to fiddle with the connections a lot more than just unplugging and replugging. But I'm glad it worked there. But I would love to get a sponsorship from any other audio company not named Focusrite. All I ask for is a normal functioning interface. Oh wow, I'm not finding the chest at all. It's kind of funny because all I know is that there is one on this map and I know that it's like somewhere. Let's go. These event stages are the best ones to look for weapons though. They're always pretty quick. If we get near the final chapters, we have some super elaborate stuff we need to do today, so we should enjoy these easy ones while we still have them. Beton. So I believe the next weapon that I need is also in... Or is it? Do I have that one already? I actually might have that one already. I do. But there's another one in an event mission. We're being spoiled right now by easy event missions. Two of the next weapons we need are both from just events. Or one of the next one, I guess. But I think there's an event mission weapon in chapter 4 too. Yeah, I knew there was a weapon in here. I remember specifically thinking about it as we were playing. But I think I never went far enough down or so. But that was great time. That's like a speedrun record, definitely. Excellent time on... Excellent time on finding a weapon, for sure. So, chapter 4, I think we've got a handful that we need to do. But that's already 2 down. So hard to complain about. So the next one's in verse 5, looks like. So this is a normal mission. we actually have some video game to play. As nice it is to just go off of finding and stumbling around. In this one we regrettably have to actually do something. Small narrow inlet along the hill is what it's telling me. Oh, I guess it'll probably be in there, right? Yeah, that doesn't seem too bad. We can take care of the targets afterwards. At least assuming that this is the section that... No? Wait, what am I looking at? Does this count as like a wall? Does this show us a wall on the map? I guess it does. That's so strange. Do you think that this section of what it wants me to do? I would be so confused if this was the case. This is so strange. It's so funny. There was actually just 4 random enemies. But you know, I'm glad to make progress. Getting the weapon on these levels is never that bad. What actually takes time is clearing out the rest of the wars. Because, you know, you're forced to do that each time. I swear this weapon has an execution barrier, I'm not kidding. Please give me the dragon, thank you. But I don't mind playing this chapter too much because we get to hear chapter 4 on the ground again. Do you think anyone would ever click on my pre-chat if I used this as the theme song? If you always had to listen to this before I go online. Hello, Aina-san. Welcome. Considering my dragon one-shots the goblins, this is definitely most efficient to just do on horseback. It's totally worth it to come back for the weapons later rather than trying to get everything on the first go. You save a lot of time by coming back when you're super over-leveled. It means that they actually banned me from using Dragon, unfortunately.
後々の憂いとならぬようここで倒しておかれよ。中央を帝国軍に突破されたようだ。急いで奴らの進行を止められよ。そなた笑っておるの？この者たちを刃で切り刻むことがそんなに楽しいか。
But this might be my favorite weapon just based off of the fact that I'm allowed to one-shot most small enemies. I couldn't see the cannon! As you know, dodging recenters your camera a little bit. Oh, we got one more gentleman here about. But so many of these chapters really do come down to finishing the verse again, taking 3 times as long as actually finding the weapon. Hello, Rya-san. It's been a while. Welcome, welcome. No. I swear I'm repeatedly failing the execution check on this weapon. Hello, Izzy-san, welcome. Let's get a check again though. Does my microphone sound okay? Did the replug unplug fix it?
しかしそれを知って何になろう。
Chumo.
背を見せて逃げゆく敵にとどめを打ち込む。神よ、我々は正しいのですよね。
Yeah, towards the start of the stream, Focusrite drivers were acting up, but then I replugged unplugged my interface and that seemed to work. But you know, I've already spent like 16 streams talking shit about Focusrite. I just gotta say, I don't have a particularly great view of their drivers. Why is this weapon so hard to use? I actually think this would be faster through with a different sword. This might be nice for like 1v1ing big guys, but the jump attack doesn't work super well for AoE. But I suppose we're gonna see when I actually level it up. Mine's like level 1 or might maybe be level 2 just barely. No, they hate me. Do I seem to get to kind of infinitely juggle them with this? No, I will actually die if I don't switch to a real weapon. Hold on. Weapon? Weapon? Please? Why is my weapon switch not working? The button works, it just doesn't want to give me the menu. If it sounds different, that might just be me having the microphone closer again. I think for the past few streams I've kept it a bit like further away from my mouth, which I still don't know where to keep it. But towards the start of the stream there was like... Hold on. No, the button space on the bottom right is just stick values. The sticks aren't quite centered, so it keeps thinking that my sticks are slightly off-center. That's how it's been all the time. Besides just the last time after the recalibration. Like, why did it take me 12 minutes? That was one weapon. Do you think I have 12 minutes per weapon? Do you actually think that that's something I can afford here? We're working on a quick schedule. But a weapon's a weapon. Third one today off the list. Good part about the next one is an event quest again, so it should take no time at all. Not this event quest though, I don't think. No, wait, it is this one. This was a chest that I knew existed, but I just didn't find it the first time around. Well, why they put me in the infinite hog zone? I think I was supposed to go backwards a little bit. The map's like a little hard to parse, but I think it's... Yeah, there we are. Okay, now we try to die to 15 million hogs here. The infinite hog respect button. But a part of it might just be me sounding worse too, to be honest. Usually I say that the event stages are much easier to deal with than the normal levels just because it's a shorter area and you never need to fight to fulfill an objective outside of the one level in Zeta's prayer. But some of these can kind of be irritating a little bit. But that's another weapon down the drain or down the stream. So the next one we'd be looking at is chapter 10. Is that really true? That seems wrong to me. Really? Have I gotten that many weapons? Have I actually gotten all of these? Well, I know I've got Flamberg and I know I've got Nobuyoshi. Do I have Holy Mace? I do. And then Nobuyoshi I had here. Yerp. Flamberg I've got. The Moonfire I got also. Do I have Foul Blade? I do have Foul Blade. So in that case, we get to skip to chapter... what, chapter 10? Crazy. Yeah, chapter 10 verse 3 seems to be my next one. How many movesets are there? Like 5? Yeah, basically all weapons within a subcategory look very similar. Like all swords attack more or less the same, all spears attack more or less the same, but the magic can be different. The magic can definitely be different. So, verse 10, or chapter 10. It's actually chapter 10, verse 3. So we have to do chapter 10, verse 2, which we haven't done yet, interestingly. Together they must smash the Imperial force at guard the fortress and break through to the inside. I don't really know what was the difference. How I ended up on the alternate path and how I didn't, but... I am in the Dragon are unable to break past the guard towers quickly and our reinforcing flotilla has arrived. I must sink the Imperial ships and find the path that leads into the heart of the fortress. So I'm not saying that I was sort of mentally prepared to not have to fly the dragon today. But I was very much mentally prepared to not have to fly the dragon today. I know there are still dragon free missions that we need to do, and a lot of those are really annoying, but I was sort of hoping to bone them to tomorrow. I was kind of hoping to give myself that that sort of buffer, that today would be only ground missions. Because these ships essentially they're like my nightmare. I can't deal with them. Thankfully I'm so over leveled at this point, because this is chapter 10, that my magic blows up the whole ship. You remember probably that towards like chapter 12, chapter 11 when we were playing originally, my magic would leave every turret at 1 health, so I would still need to pop all of them once. That was super miserable, but right now I'll manage, I think. These I don't really even take issue with. I can really handle almost anything, just not ships. I say yes, this is like the ship level. But we got kinda lucky and made up their ship with the magic burst. I'm gonna think for himself. He didn't outsource his thinking to the dragon, just his speech. Okay, that's kinda big. Well, clearly the calibration from last time didn't save, because I still can't use the turnaround command. Target? Let's go, clean. Quick mission. Yokotta. Yeah. So the next chapter actually has 2 different weapons, I believe. Oh no, there's a time limit on this. There is a time limit on this. I can actually probably only get to 1 of them. Oh my god, this is the speedrun. This is the speedrun level. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see it, if my screen is like properly fitted. But there's 2 minutes time on the bottom left. Maybe I can... I'll give it to you guys like that, so my fat tits are blocking a bit less on the screen. Vitamin D. Can't wait for Wolverine. I wonder if PlayStation is gonna do a new showcase anytime soon. I guess we're kinda just waiting for summer gaming show, right? The world shall be plunged into chaos if you don't reach the goddess quickly. So I think I wanna get the backtracking one, because I think the one spawns when you get in once you get into the stair floor. Yeah. It's so funny. That makes me go so far away. You think I'll be fine? I don't know how much it requires me to hang around on the 2nd floor at all. But it is kinda interesting that I don't think you're allowed to get both the weapons on one run through. Because there's another one on the second floor, but it's kind of in like a weird back room. But I think I'll live as long as I get through here without too many problems.
この要塞には敵はおらぬようだ。
Yeah, I've only got 24 seconds. Maybe I could do that if I was like a real beast, but we just run it again.
いえ、何でもありません。
No, no chance. Your timer ticked down during the cutscene, so... I thought it was over, I put my controller on the table. 5 seconds left, okay. I put down my controller. I forgot that you needed to walk a little bit on floor 3 too. But it's actually kind of a cool looking weapon. Chapter 4 is nothing new, I don't think. I wonder if the empty version of Buddha reaching the inner sanctum Leonard fights the goddess gone unless it occur of despair. I'm pretty sure we've already done. I don't think this is a new chapter at all. And this definitely doesn't have a weapon. Yeah, we have seen this. So even the alternate path then loops back to here. Interesting. But yeah, there's a few more, funny enough, on chapter 10. It's just in chapter 2, the alternate pathway, that we actually didn't end up playing. Like, I just like that cutscene. Like, I just wanted you to see it again. But we got 5 weapons in a really quick succession off of this. So it was chapter 10. Yeah, chapter 3 was the weird one. So now we effectively just do the same thing again. But instead of backtracking for the chest on the second floor, we go to the back room. Is it the worst route? I don't know why I took the back path here. I could have just run straight, but I did like a 90-degree drift there to flag. This does take less time than backtracking, so I in theory at least shouldn't have 3 seconds left. But if you're playing this level specifically on the digital input, and your digital input isn't mapped to 1.0 stick cardinals, so you can't initiate a run, and you're forced to try walking through the whole thing. Turns out this mission's pretty difficult. but that would have never happened to me, so I wouldn't know anything about that. I've only played this game on the real hardware. Square Enix can trust me to sponsor. I'm such a pure and beautiful angel. Now we just take a ride on this and go through. My guess is gonna be that the Yokotaro thing, if he's even cooking anything real, that it would be shown during the Summer Jeff Fest because he tweeted about it. I don't know why else he would have tweeted about it if he didn't have something lined up. Oh, second weapon. Those at least were like fairly straightforward to get. But yeah, there's 2 more weapons we get from this chapter exactly. And both of them are in verse 2 with Roman numerals. The alternate verse 2. So we kill all the enemies in the far east. Middle room of the first floor. Chest will appear in the center of the square near the entrance. In the far east, the middle room. What would be far east, middle, that one back there? Okay, that's workable. I think I can work with that. I would really like using the axe, but I just feel like this is so turbo clunk, you know? Anyway, I think this is Buster Sword gaming. Like, this is what I like the Buster Sword for. You just kill everything. Hold on. You know what? New plan. New plan. We need the Kaim's sword. We need the magic. We need the 1, 2, 3. The concept was good, but in the end... Hold up. But once I get to the room, I'll just adios nuke it all, probably. Don't you track my movements? Anyway, I'm pretty sure this is the room they're talking about, so we'll just... Well, let's give it a bit of this. Please, speed, I need this. Why are we being so difficult? Thank you. The heart of the cross is hidden. Is it actually back in the beginning? The heart of the cross would obviously mean the first floor. I'm losing it. Oh my god. In that case, I think I just gotta try and nuke as much as I can here when I've still got audio shop. Just to like ease my life. Oh no, here? Really? No, it's a health pickup, I thought so. They sure did all body block me from the chest there. The crazy part is because none of them goes to knock back to me. I didn't get any iframes. The iframes in this game are because the iframe system is built around knockback, not around taking damage. That just happens. It's okay, I'm serene, I'm calm. I would never have a breakdown on stream over a video game. That would just be uncouth. Like something like this, do I not just run Adios? I've got billion Adioses. Well, I guess I don't actually if you think about it, but... I feel like using one of hers to like... Like, I feel like using one audio to thin this out a little bit is not a bad idea. Especially because I still get to use her here. Oh wait, that might have been optimal kinda. You're calling her smart and beautiful. Because now getting through here should be easier, right? Outside of that guy. But see how that goes to knockback so I get iframes? Right, so there's a wall in my face right now. I'd appreciate if we could do something about that. Europe. But I think this is okay. I'm like really quick. But them charging is scary. Them charging their attack gives you them like a billion. Gives them, it's like a homing move. Which I think in Tekken 8 they just call a move. Don't pierce me, please. At least ask me for dinner first. I already get pierced enough when I boot up Street Fighter 6. I don't Gotta do this today. Yarp. Nice to learn this, yeah. The stab is like it locks on you first and you've already gotten hit, then you just gotta sit there and wait for it to actually connect. It's super funny. So there is a heal and I think... It might have been a previous level, whatever. So there's another one of those that I will need to do. But the good part is that I've got 2 Arioshes. Thanks, that's really cool. I appreciate that. Right, okay, so there's another one here. I don't know where though. I couldn't tell you where, but I know there's another one. Kill all enemies on the 2nd floor? The whole thing? Okay. Okay, man. That's so brutal though. The whole floor. Yeah, I'm sorry, Adios. I'll tag you back in a moment. Oh my god, I'm actually getting fried. I'm losing to 1v1. No, I can optimize this. I'll step here and I'll run Adios. Adios? Thank you. Girl, can you... Oh, I'm stupid and dumb. But I think I can do this. I think I've got the strategy. But was it really too much to ask for you to one-shot them? Like really? Like really? Would that have been just impossible to do? But like that's fair, I think. Because I've still got a full Arios. I think I can kill the center room with her. And I don't think there's another fight, right? Isn't this just essentially it? What? This is bad though, because if I get hit with one more string, I do lose. Oh, wait, there's one more dude here. We killed that with Kaim. Wait, no, there's not. There's one more guy here. We killed that with Kaim. Can we just do a full straight? We just run through. I can't see who it is. Okay, it's just a normal guy. As long as I don't lose the 1v1, it's okay. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Coin. So right, here's my context. Or here's my concept. This is where we press Arioshin. She can nuke a full room on her own, which is kind of bad. Well, the wizard was also supposed to die. But I mean, it's workable. A wizard can die? No? Let's go! And now we just wait for her to run out and we'll be fine. That Assassin's Creed remake's gonna be revealed. You guys think I would like an Assassin's Creed game? I feel like it's not really a Kureya core genre. But I've never tried. Ooh, which one was it? One of those special rooms had a chest, this one. I don't think I need to fight on floor 3. But I want a full heal anyway, just to not get surprised. Because I have been here for 10 minutes. And I would prefer not spending another 10 minutes here. If given the choice. Clean work, light work. Lovekeeper got, Loaderism got next weapon. Next weapon's verse 3, which we actually just get immediately. Wahoo! Although Source Companion I might just have. Yeah, I actually think I just have a... But it's not on my list, and I'm trusting my list. My list is the more trustworthy one. Europe, we got Slaughterism there, and we got Lovekeeper. 51% by the way, more than half of the weapons done. Kinda good progress. I'm not not meaning to praise myself too hard. That's you guys' job, but I thought I did pretty good. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I've got the weapon. It's just west of the starting location, like I'm pretty sure that's in the bag now. Yeah, because it's just the one that's like... It's the one the game just gives you. But no. So, chapter 11, verse 1 is the next. Oh no, this is a horrible weapon. I actually kind of hate this one. If I'm remembering correctly what this is a shitty weapon. This is a real shitty weapon. This is one of the guidebook selling ones. Yeah, so I do have audacious. But I don't have a King's Blood, which is true. Do I have a Reaper's Scythe? Yeah, I do. We got that last time, okay. So my list is like correct. My list is extremely correct. I'm impressed by myself. But anyway, we got like two back-to-back horrible, gross, freaky weapons. So the northeast corner of the initial floor, the room will be empty, however a specific path. No? Can I move? Oh my gosh, my right stick is not operating with me, it's really not. Please? So the room up there, right? That one's empty, but there will be enemies. North through the eastern hallway from the initial floor. Go east and north to the intersection. So right, so we... My right stick's so cooked. Anyway, I guess we should... Okay, hold on. New plan. The good part is that we don't have to kill anyone. No time limit and no enemy kill required until the end. Tayo. So after this hallway, I think we gotta go east. You think I got the map pencil there? You think me going in the map negated that swing? So we go east. Go east and then north. Alright, so we go here, then we go up. East and then north. Then west and north. Okay, wakatta. No. I always forget they don't need to swing. They kind of just like charge at you with no build up. Oh whoops, wait. I went too far. That could be bad. I hope not though. I hope I'm okay. What? Nanka, wakanai. Okay, there should be a pathway that goes in like the middle of this. There we are. And then we would go north from here. And then we go here. No. Dame. Dame nano? Did I get punished for going to the top floor? No, because my minimap doesn't work. Or my right stick is like crazy. It's just crazy, I guess is how I would describe it. Okay, well, we gotta do that again. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching that, because we are running the game through another time. The good part is that I own the second weapon that's supposed to be in here, so I don't need to do the other one. I can only kill the targets. Alright, let's do it correctly this time. This is so hard to navigate. I wish the map would stay stationary. I think it should be illegal for maps in video games to rotate with you. Like, there's no way I think it's easier to navigate when the map also rotates. Right, so now we don't go into that room, we just go straight right off of this. And then instead of straight to right, Then we go north again off of this intersection. And then off of this we go left. No? Oh, what am I doing wrong? Oh, there we are. Do you count? Did you come out of the hallway? I think you just came out of the hallway. But is this not the northeast corner room? I'm like pretty sure it is. North through the eastern hallway, I did that. Go east and then north, I also did that. West, northeast, I did this. That's how I play it. Why am I being punished for this? No. That's okay, the map right now is upside down, right? So I came through the thin hallway, which is what I was supposed to do. Then I went east, which is inside the small room. Then I went north through the intersection, which I did. To the intersection before. What? ちょっと待って。Go east and north to the intersection. So... No, yeah, it's that one. Oh my god, I'm not reading this correctly at all. I don't understand. I'm failing the 5th grade reading comprehension test right now. Sorry, I sneezed. So north through the eastern hallway. No, the requirement is that if you do some like real specific bullshit, which is that you follow a path that has no indicator about it existing, enemies will spawn in this room and killing them gives you the weapon. North through the eastern hallway from the initial room. Go east and north to the intersection before the empty room. So east, then north. But no, I think that's just the intersection. That's the intersection it's talking about. Go west to the next intersection, then north, then east. That's the path that I was following. That's the path that I was following. That's like exactly what I did. What do you want from me? That is precisely what I did. Right? So it's north, then east. Which would put me in the room that's like right now on the right side. That's sort of diagonally downwards from the long enemy field corridor, right? Once I'm in that room... Then east and north to the intersection before the room, which would be that one. No. Wait, but go west. That's not going west. Oh my god, I actually can't read. I can't fucking read. I'm genuinely subliterate. I'm actually... Can you guys like and subscribe? If this streaming thing doesn't work out for me, I am fucked. I cannot read at a 3rd grade level. Hello monsters and welcome to the stream. This guide is written in plain English and I'm not understanding. Okay, one more time. So I took the... Oh wait, it's... I dropped my controller, I'm not even looking. Guys, I think I'm actually just deeply stupid. I gotta be pretty honest, I think I'm like deeply stupid. Did I just go west when I was supposed to go east in the beginning? Is that the problem that I made? Yeah, it's north through the eastern hallway. I'm pretty sure I went north from the western hallway. Oh my god. Right, okay. So, if I actually go through the eastern hallway like I was supposed to... Can I at least look at the map, please? North through the eastern hallway. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Sort of keeping in a buck with you, that makes a lot more sense in terms of the instruction that I'm reading. Right, so we start by going through here then. You swing, do you? Okay, so I think we're looking at the screen. Right, okay. That didn't hit me, by the way. So I then turn. I make this turn. Right, okay. Yeah, no, that's true. No, that's true. Yeah, that's true. I spent the whole entire time trying to be so careful that I don't mix up east and west. And when did I mix up east and west? The first pick. The first choice. You guys better pray that this streaming thing works out for me. With this brain, I am not living in the real world. I'm dying on the streets homeless if I don't make a career out of this. Thank you for the follow. Follow してくれてありがとうね。Okay, I think we just get adios here. Splendid. And then now we get to wait out the rest of Adios completely. So that's King's Blood down. The next weapon I need is actually only in the next verse. So I'll live. I'll be fine. I don't need to. The next verse is even worse, by the way. It should take me less, but the next weapon's even more complex that I need. Also, where do I go? I'm just like now looking at the screen. I don't think I know where to go. I don't think I remember what the first... Like what the first order objective even is. Does that lead me somewhere better? Thank you. I should take the healing pickup. I'm like being really prideful here, but I should actually just give up. Then we gotta try to not get charged. Okay, would you be easy and let me pass through here so I wouldn't need to think. Okay, yeah, that goes down. Okay, the first time around I couldn't tell you. Well, hey, I'm kinda glad I got the weapon on this floor the last time, eh? I don't know what the requirements are, by the way. I just got the last weapon here by total accident last time. But I know I'll be fine. Because I've still got 2 Adioshes to go also. Yeah. Well, at least I remember the instructions, like the unlock conditions are more specific. But if it doesn't require me to see which way is west and which way is east, I think I'll be fine. If it doesn't require me to know cardinal directions, I think I'll do okay. Yes. Yeah, I can do an Adios on this. I look like cells in a blood vessel. This really is like the part in the game where they just went, you know what, I think level design is when you put 600 enemies in this one map. Which I think they call Dynasty Warrior score. How are you alive? And we get to wait again. We get to wait longer. We love waiting, don't we, folks? But it's okay. It's okay. We finish the verse and then we'll leave. There's school bank way takamasa. Right, okay. So there's 2 more weapons from this chapter, effectively. Hoi, hoi. Explode. So run to the next weapon, right? The next weapon is run to the large southernmost room on the 5th floor and kill all of the enemies in the room in under 5 minutes. Yeah, but see, right now it's putting me on Autoverse 2, which was like the important one. When I was playing the first time, it put me on the weird one. Can I equip my menu? Controller disconnected. The right stick's a little wonky. Let's not be bothered by them. Was these knights on retain right away? To be fair, they're just like him because they're the Empire soldiers. They're not really thinking. Because they've all been touched by the gold. They're not exactly like hired mercs. Right, okay. So, but we actually have two here, I believe. Because this is the 5th floor. So southernmost room on the 5th floor and kill all the enemies under 5 minutes. Initial position. Okay, I think I got that. I've only got 5 minutes, but I think I know basketball. I think I can make my way through. I'm kind of reading less chat right now. I'm looking at the screen. I'm suffering. What is going on? Why do you keep flicking my map? What is going? Please stop flicking my map. That's reasonable. I haven't even seen my health bar yet. I might just be... So that takes me downstairs. So next time if I die here, which I'm assuming I probably will, do we just restart? We lost all the time off of that anyway. You know what? We'll try doing it again. Gotcha, yeah. The Union, which is a I'm a part of, that's like an actual... Oh, I got 1, 2, 3. That's all my health gone. Okay. We'll just pick Ariosh then. And hope that things are fine. Hope that I will live. So it would have been nice if my bomb actually went off when I pressed it. Have we considered that as an option? Those guys really do hit you with like the meanest side steps to home in on you. think we're fine. That's fine. Because I get to switch to Kaim. I can do like a preliminary 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. Okay, it's not giving me the 1, 2, 3. I think that's probably fine. Because then we just do this. And we unfortunately have to do it again. You didn't get hit, did you? You don't like have to if you don't wanna. I guess that was just like a little bit of a heads up. This is the wrong room. That's kind of rough. I mean, I've still got 3 minutes. Might be workable. Okay, so what do I do here? What's the floor 5? Okay, right, so I'm here, and I need to get to the big room on the other end. I guess you can't do that, huh? Okay, I think I would rather go through this. That's so cool. I think I just gotta work and see what I can do, right? Okay, yeah, I think this is the best I've got, right? But my Gaim is not looking so hot, which I guess is kind of the problem. I don't actually know why I'm still here. Because even once I like get out of this, my Gaim is 1 HP. That's the name of one of the songs on the Dragalia Lost soundtrack, the Dalko song. Maybe on window? Oh, 死んじゃった。マリスさん、こんばんは。Right, so we do the instant audio on this. And then we retry. But yeah, the Union is like an actual organized like coalition of different states and such, but the Empire is just like the name they use for everyone who's gotten touched by the cult effectively. So even though the Empire sounds like it's like a well-organized enemy force, the cult of the Watchers kind of just drives people crazy and then they start fighting. And that group is called the Empire. See, I went through the first floor with the 1 audio. I'm actually not unhappy with that at all. But this one's tricky. I think I just gonna hope that I can trick them. 早く早く早く。Yeah, okay, this seems clean. あら。びっくりした。That's a lot of damage I just took. No, this works. This is fine. Can we use this? And then we hope that this Ariyoshi is also enough to just kill everyone. Which is hard to say if it is or if it's not, but I feel good about this. Okay, thank you. Please. Girl, why is your aim like this right now? Yeah. あ、一人残った。I'm gonna need to climb you, which I think is fine. If I just want to 3 beast it up. Okay, where does this appear? Okay, it's just here. Nice. よかった。よかったよかった。Right, so what do you do after? The south and at the north. Oh. Wait, I actually think there's another weapon we can just do immediately. I think so. Because that being said, I don't know what my mission is. Right, my mission's find the mana. Which I know is downstairs, because I think it's just back at the original location. I'm pretty sure one of the funniest weapons in the game is right here. And as long as I get some peace, I will explain to you guys how we gotta, but for a while we gotta do this first. その件はディオリ3にもありましたね。あ、そうですよね。Yeah, okay. I think it's this room. I think this room is the one we want to go in. So we just get rid of all of these enemies. There's a few rooms like this in the game, or a few weapons like this in the game. And they're all really funny. But I think most of them are in the free missions. Bye. Okay, so I'm pretty sure a weapon will spawn in this room, but the thing about the weapon spawning is that it will not happen until 15 minutes have passed. So I think we just have to wait here for 10 more minutes. I think we have to sit there doing nothing for a really long time. I know 武器が10分後で現れると思います。だからちょっと時間がかかるね。Okay, what do we do? But how are you guys doing? We'll be here for 8 more minutes. How are you guys doing? How's your day been? 雑談タイム、そうそうそう。Have you guys played anything fun lately? What have you guys been up to? 最近のおすすめなゲームとかアニメとかありますか？教えてください。Well, let's be sitting here. I've been playing. Well, I've already talked about Nidhigard on my streams. I don't think I need to talk about it. 最近はNidhigardオーバードースをよくやったことがある。めっちゃ好き。So we can't even AFK on the screen because when you open the map, the game pauses. I'm taking my jacket off. He's stripping everyone. The streamer's stripping.どういうんでしょう。広角機動隊してる。将来は新作があるでしょ？ Twitter で見たら。でもアニメシリーズは見たことがない。映画だけで知ってる。でも好きだった。Hello, Shizu-san, welcome. How goes the weapon grind? The next weapon will spawn in this room once the clock hits 45 minutes. So we have to sit here doing nothing for 7 more minutes. I mean, we're just sitting here. So feel free to chat, feel free to enjoy the time. Nothing will happen for the next 7 minutes. Wow, I bumped my desk on accident. It is kind of crazy that they put this. 平台のスタンダローンコンプレックスシリーズ面白い。スタンダローンコンプレックスですよね。はい、見たことがない。でも、主題が聞いた。面白そうですよね。将来が見てみたい。Few more minutes. Just a few more minutes. It is so crazy they make you do this. And this is not the only weapon like this in the game either, but I think this is the one with the most egregious wait time. This is like, I need to touch it on with you guys. I need to like keep you guys entertained. How do I keep you guys entertained? I need to like jiggling the Subway Surfers gameplay. Can I do Subway Surfers gameplay on the screen? Hold on. Please don't leave the stream. This is really important. Please stay with me. I'll die if you leave me. Keep giving me attention. Please keep giving me attention. Please don't leave. Please don't leave. Hold on. I think I gotta crop this. Transform. Please don't leave me. Hold on. I promise this will be good. We'll go like this, and then we'll crop the top also by like 200. There we are, and then we'll also crop the bottom by like 500 or something. Not that much. 100? Please don't leave. Please keep giving me attention. Please keep looking at the screen. Netflix の広角機動隊最後の人間は最後の人間は旧映画とアニメが題になっててよかったです。Netflix 版もあるですよね。Netflix の広角機動隊はスタンダローンコンプレックスに違うですよね。そんな感じがある。でもよくわからない。Rain stream. This is not my fault. The game is doing this to me. I'm not. Do you think I'm having fun? Do you think I wanna be here? Do you think I wanna sit here doing nothing? Do you think this is my favorite thing to do on stream? 2.5 more minutes, by the way. This is big gameplay. This is gaming. 一体そのコンプレックスもあります。あ、そうね。そうね。やっぱり。この曲好き。めっちゃ好き。さあこれ SAC2045 3D ですか。そうなのNever mind, a little bit longer. Just keep holding on. You guys are doing so well. You guys are doing so well. Just a little bit longer. Netflix copyright strike? I'm looking at this trailer. It's on YouTube. I'm not even playing audio. Surely I'll be fine. So notification will pop up once it happens. 40 more seconds.草薙誠が他のシリーズよりも可愛いデザインですよね。そうですね。3D でびっくりしたけど面白かったと。Top floor is at the long corridors end. But we get to go back. Aren't we happy? Aren't you guys happy? We get to go back again. Honestly, I did think that it was this room, but it wasn't this room. I don't think. I really think that it was though, because it's such long corridors and... But I guess it might just be the other side. Which I didn't really think about. Oh, I'm kinda stuck. I think I need to use my last Ariage, as unhappy about that as I am. Okay. Yeah, that's my final Ariage. We better hope there's nothing crazy. So is it in this room then? Or is it on the first floor? I got the notification. It's somewhere here. I don't know why I'm being... I don't know why I'm being... Oh, unless I need to like kill them. Do you need to die? Do you need to die? Dong dong. 違うの? I don't know if this is wrong. I don't know if this is wrong. Appear in the room at the south end of a north-south corridor. No, so you would think it's the other one. Unless it's floor 1, which it could be, but I don't think so. Oh, we're still alive. Hehehehe. Would you not mind being alive for a moment, perhaps? Fade extra? The category is fade extra, isn't it? That's on me, probably. I should probably do something about that. This is really bad. I don't have any more allies and I'm stuck here for the rest of my life. You guys don't want me to die, because then we will have to do it again. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Sorry, I'll fix that. Okay. So it wasn't the right room. I just needed to leave. So you're mad. Just... So guys, we needed to find the mana. I think that was just in a different chair. Please let me go down. I don't want to think anymore. This is correct, I think. No? No. I need to make it show for... Choked? Just let me go, be kind, be cool. Be cool! I think this is fine. I can probably farm a little bit of HP off of this room. Oh wait, that's a full heal. That's a full heal. I'm in heaven. I've been saved. Oh my goodness. The good part is that I remember where mana is, but I'm gonna switch my Twitch directory first. My apologies. はい。Okay, so I'm pretty sure I know. あら。The other good part for being in that room was the fact that I can essentially get one shot. I can pull up here and get the one shot off cooldown. Okay. 時間がかかりすぎた。20 minutes. 20-minute mission. Gets me out of here. Flips between fluent English and Japanese with zero effort. I am not fluent in Japanese, to be fair. I try. I do my best, but I'm not fluent at all. Well, I got 2 of them. Alright, alright. We better get this save file going. We better save this game ASAP. These we've seen before. Hi. So, do we actually only have 2 left in there, or 3 weapons left in the normal wish missions in wrestling? Wow, I'm slurring my words, my brain is mush. It's flowing out of my ear. I thought, we only have 3 more left in the normal missions. But it's chapter 11. No, chapter 12. Chapter 12 first, verse 3 we're looking on. Wow, thank you! Thank you for renewing your subscription, Im-san. Thank you! Subscription arigato. Hopefully you enjoy the emotes. Man, I really do need to do a subscribers only stream this month. I didn't schedule one for this week, but maybe like next week. Thank you. So, chapter 12. We'd be looking at chapter 12, verse 3, which is the first one. Gilo looked the grotesque race into each of the 3 different narrow holes. Wait, this is us, isn't it? Right, Gilo grotesque race in each of the 3 different narrow holes. So we need to kill angels. Like, maybe for this, the big sword might be kinda nice. Maybe we'll go Buster Sword mode for this. Monkey's failing the execution check. No, but that's definitely better. But I'm glad that this bit's like fairly... My aim needs a little bit of work. Widowmaker main, by the way. This is actually exactly why I quit playing Magic and Marvel Rivals. This is exactly what it looks like when I try to hit anyone ever. Ito. their death animation's kinda cool because they like float up into the sky. Oh, one more. She's surreal for not willing to think anymore. I'm always saying this, I really am way too pretty to think. So for this exact weapon, doing the weapon requirements themselves aren't actually that difficult, but I think this map is really annoying. I don't think this is the worst one. I hope that I ended up not missing a weapon in the one that requires me to pick up the 4 or 5 keys. As that chapter, if I need to do a weapon there, just beating it again will take like 15 minutes. Let's go. So we're not gonna worry about the targets. I don't know if I need to kill you. There's a couple of those in the center. I know I need to kill them in the hallway, so we'll worry about the center ones later if that ends up being a problem. But I do know that these need to die. The middle ones might even be targets. I don't remember too well. Okay, get on. Kinda far away though, but it's okay. I think this is the only weapon on this map, dare I say? No? Kill all grotesqueries on the map. I don't think I have the... yeah, I can't have the... Wait, really? Do I get 2 weapons for doing the same thing? The only difference is that I kill like these extra gentlemen right here. I'll think about that later. I'm just gonna start by picking up the chest first so I don't forget about them. It seems weirdly generous though that I'd be allowed to get 2 weapons, where the unlock condition for both of them is like 80% the same. That don't seem right, let me tell you. My other eyebrow is raised extremely high. But I am trusting the weapon guide. That's what the weapon guide tells me. I don't think... are there even other... I guess there might be some of them up there, right? There really might be some of them up there. But we'll start with these 2 and then we'll venture to higher realms. Okay, no, these are not targets. Baby 1 down. It's like an Overwatch call out. Kill baby. Are we sure it's the same chapter? It is chapter 12 verse 3. So I think that they're not 90% the same, but they're like maybe 60% the same. Unless every single enemy on the end of this map is also an angel, I don't think we've got problems. And actually, even if they are all angels, I think my old friend Ariosh can assist a little bit. Yes, yes. More? Baby? Kill baby? That's crazy. That really is just... That was like... I got one just for killing like 60% of them, and then I just get the other one for killing the remaining half. Well, I'm not one to complain, but I am kind of surprised. Let's go and pick up our weapon and then just get all done with the... Get all done with the mission. Why Drakengard? No, this is positive. This is a good thing. But that's really weird. That's the only instance of something like this happening. Normally, if there's like a kill all enemies thing, you don't get a weapon for killing half of them. This might not even be the best weapon to use for this, to be honest with you, but... Okay, why did you hit me? Why are you hitting me behind you? I'm like short gesture, my swing shouldn't count when you're behind me. I agree with that, but I don't think yours should count when I'm behind you either. One more. But I think this is the mission that gives me a second set of enemies up on the top half of the map, if I'm not super misremembering. So I probably could have just killed these guys on my first go, but I also didn't want to do it again. As you know, multiple fights take place on this map, so I don't know for sure. Yeah, it is. These three, and then I think it's like there's the 15,000 enemies on the top half. But my goal for today was to do every single weapon from the default like levels, and let me tell you, I succeeded. Hold up. Yes, that do damage to them, not really. You know what, this taking a little time. I think I'm just gonna Ariosh the other two. I think I should be using Ariosh for these out of not just a respect for my time, but out of a respect for you guys' time too. Because I know that it will spawn more guys up there, but I don't think I care. In the sense that I think I can do them with the same summon. Plus, if there is a third wave, I know it's just a third wave. So I know that I've got the Arioshes to spare, essentially. I would be such a bum without Ariosh, all I'm saying. But like, I feel Ariosh could probably win solo. Do you think Ariosh could solo what's her name, Angelus? I'm starting to think they spaced out these enemies by this much specifically so you couldn't kill them with the same summon. I still get one though, so who's laughing now? Oh wait, is this the one that makes me run all the way back? For one more phase? Because I remember one of these ended with there being 30,000 undeaths. But it might not be in this one. It was. Oh, it was. But if I'm really quick, this Ariosh can kill. I got 50% left on my Ariosh. I think she cooks. So that was another 2 weapons, believe it or not. I know it just felt like one, but that was 2. Takuma's and Balbert's tears. So I believe the final one that I'm missing out of these ones is Soul Dozer. Because I know there's a weapon on this, but I've already done it. Why did you play the chapter intro card again? Chapter 2 verse 6, yeah, okay, this is correct. The southern alley where you started in chapter 12 verse 3. I think I know what that is. I think I know where that is. Yeah, I know, because it's at Southern Alleys, the bar. But yeah, Southern Alley? Katana かっこいい。ああ、そうだよね。使ってみます。この後で使ってみます。I'll try using the katana after this one. So, you know how the only thing on this map that you need to do is to run to the other side? But a weapon will spawn here. So I have great news. How do you think the chest is gonna spawn here?今回も50分後で現れる。だからもっと雑談しよう。Nope, it's another 15 minutes. It's back into the 15 minutes jail. How is it here for 15 minutes and you guys are gonna like it? I'm getting you guys Subway Surfers again. Subway Surfers is coming, please don't leave me. I'll cry if you leave me. Don't click off the stream. Please don't click off the stream. There we are. can I put like a text? I'll put a text on screen. Hold on. Hold on. So, how are you guys doing? Yeah, ごめん。50分じゃなくて15分です。はい、ごめん。間違えた。失礼しました。First? No. This is gaming. This is real gaming. This is true video games. It's not even cropped right. What am I doing? Hold on. Like the cropping is not even correct. I'm not even. It's cropped like way too hard here. It should be like. It should be like that, and this is also cropped way too hard. It should be like, yeah, like that. That works. This is a live stream. How much time we got going on? 12 more minutes. Actually, 13 more minutes. Right, okay. This is really, I know I'm like a wonderful streamer, I'm super entertaining, really pretty and really funny, but even this is like testing my prowess a little bit. I've been super weapon locked in. Super locked in on just the video games, but now I have no video game to talk about. We're just sitting here. This is not like... This is like nothing. And the worst part is there's more of these in the free missions. The free missions contain more of this. We're not even done. And he's like, oh yeah, there's 2 of these weapons. Really funny, right? There's, let me see, there's 14 of these. Yeah, that was very funny. Yeah, there's, okay, you guys will see. It'll definitely, we're not gonna get there today. So how many weapons I've got left? I got 14 weapons from ground missions, 11 missions, 25 weapons left after this one. We've made pretty good progress, I can't lie. Talk about Legacy of Gain. The only Gain I know is the jungler guy from League of Legends. Ten more minutes. So in that case, I made mad progress today, no? Like I'm still like halfway done effectively, like not halfway done effectively. But I think that's not bad. I think if I really look in after this, I get a handful, maybe like 5 to 10 weapons. Not looking too bad. 20 weapons plus ending E next time. But the thing about ending D is that ending D might take a really long time. Or ending E, sorry. Ending D is Drakengard 3. 最後のボスは時間がかかるかもしれないね。久しぶりにやってみる場合は。よく覚えてないね。2.0 update for Strive? No, I don't think I've been in a Strive mood at all. To keep it, entirely honest with you. I haven't really gotten a drive to play Strive. I might check it out at some point. But I feel like my my time in the Guilty Gear mines might be a little over. Hello to even hi person, welcome. Because I think fighting game wise, I kind of just wanna play. I kind of just wanna play Street Fighter and Kureya Blue.格闘ゲームにだってグランブル VS やりたい 2B を使ってみたいから And then of course like Melty Blood. I love Melty Blood. Melty Blood is excellent. What interests me about Soul games? Mainly the fact that they're difficult. People are always like, oh, they're so difficult. Oh, yeah, these games are so hard. You're such a real gamer if you play them. But then I look at the boss fights, and the boss fights seem fun enough. And then I look at the actual moment-to-moment gameplay outside of the bosses. And I kinda seem to be bored out of my skull. So I can't exactly promise that I'll play one. I saw CB Senpai was playing a Souls game like some weeks ago. I watched her play it a little bit. The first game specifically, I think, is what she was doing. Haven't touched Rising yet. Rising's still getting updates. Rising's fun. I also think Rising's prettier than Strive, but that's like a personal opinion. Strive still looks like a good game in terms of just pure visuals, but I think Grand Blue Versus might be the prettiest fighting game currently. Speaking of pretty fighting games, did you guys see the Invincible fighting game? That really did not look great, did it? No flame, but like a little bit of flame. That game looked like ass. Do you like Mortal Kombat? I've never actually really played a Mortal Kombat game, but I don't like the visuals. I tend to not be a big, like, realistic game girly. I like my games to have a little bit of sauce. Be a little bit more stylized. Like the, how do you say, the line between the enough stylization that I like. I feel like Soul Calibur is stylized enough, but Tekken is a little too bland. I like Tekken gameplay wise, like Tekken 7, but visually the game was never super strong to me, but Soul Calibur actually looks fun. Or looks, you know, looks appealing to me. Speaking of purely visuals. Didn't want to try the beta because it looked so bad. Yeah. The animations especially really don't look great. It kinda looks like a worse Battle of Order Bridge, doesn't it? King of Fighters 13 and the original God of Spice visuals. Those are pretty games. I think God is underrated. God is really pretty. Speaking of like older but with like sprite-based games, I think Actress Again is supremely pretty. Actress Again and Act Cadenza. Actually, every multi-bot game is very pretty. The King of Fighters 13 is Actually, not really a game I've played a lot. It's one of the King of Fighters games that I don't know anything about. I know like a lot of the ones before 13 and I know the ones after 13, but I don't know 13 at all. I don't think I ever talked about it on stream because it kind of happened at a weird time for me, like it happened before, like well before I streamed. But the new teaser trailer coming so quickly after Alex was kind of startling. The 5-month gap between character for Street Fighter 6 made me so like conditioned to not expect anything for a while that immediately seeing Ingrid made me go like, wow, oh, we're doing this already, okay, that's fine. I think we're gonna see Ingrid gameplay in a few weeks. I just hope we get to see the costumes sooner than 2 weeks before the update, because it's still gonna be like a month and a half until the update, you know? Please Capcom, please drop the outfit from pre-trailer. And also I hope that they give the Viper a swimsuit costume this year. She can get a costume 3 in May and then get a costume 4 in August or July, right? That'd be fine. Also, Mai still hasn't gotten costume 4. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Viper and my costumes. I could buy them at the same time, both of the ones for my characters. This music is really something. When you just sit here absorbing it for 15 minutes, you really start to gain like a newfound appreciation for it, I would say. One more minute, we're so back. You guys can get the Subway servers off of your screen in 1 minute. I was actually kind of proactive. I made my schedule before the stream, so I get to show it to you guys at the end. You guys don't have to wait. You guys immediately know what I'm doing next week. The crazy part is that I put 2 Drakengards on for next week just because I thought I might have to, but I made so good progress today that I might be able to beat the game tomorrow. No promises, but if I still get a good few weapons in, then I'm like semi-effective. With the final boss tomorrow, I think we can beat the game. Splendid. Does this even show on the map? No. I'm like pretty sure it's here somewhere, but I... Healing? Fix screen? What is there to fix? I can just take the chest though. I can take the text off a screen. The rest of the stream is gonna be like this, okay? But we'll do this for the rest of today. Don't complain. I'll be testing you guys' patience when it's time to do the final boss, because that'll actually be the same 2 minutes of gameplay for potentially hours. So I'm letting you guys off easy right now. And where? I have no idea where the game actually threw me back in the beginning. Maybe it's like... The chest like color scheme blend so well into this background. I need to actually be focused. I'm playing a Where's Waldo minigame. Oh, where? Surely back in chapter 1 it didn't start me that high up, did it? Or chapter 3? Do you guys remember what hallway it started me off in? During chapter 3? Ouch. But surely it wasn't... Surely it wasn't this high up, would it be? No, it was definitely lower, but I will check this anyway. Oh no, it was this high up. No, it wasn't. I thought so. As you mean of them to have like multiple healing chests on this region of the map, so they're like... You never feel safe. You will never be glad about your accomplishments. How was it actually not down there? I feel like I'm gonna go crazy. Let's just avoid going into the spot where it wants me to go, maybe. It could also be that I was like dead on, because I was too far away, it didn't load, or I was too close, so it didn't load. Like what happened with the one chest earlier. I am like a little bit bewildered. It's like really hard to regret where you started. Southern Alley. Is that not the Southern Alley? I feel like that looks like a Southern Alley to me. Unless we're talking all the way here. This is wasting my precious time. Just give it to me. Let me leave. I did the funny. I waited for it to appear. man, what? Where? Hold on. I did like the hard part. Now I should just get to walk to the chest and chill. But this is not a case where I've already owned the weapon. Plus, one, I don't think the chest would spawn. And two, I definitely didn't wait for 15 minutes on this map. The first time around. Did I start here? I don't know where I started. The guy just tells me where I started in chapter 3, but I don't even remember where I started this morning. You think I'm fucking supposed to remember every chapter's beginning and end point? Like, I don't remember what I had for lunch. I can't be expected to memorize this many things. I feel like that spot looks like a southern alley, and that's where in my head I would have started. But it can't be there because it doesn't let me go. Oh. Do I actually need to look up a video? I might need to look up a video for the chest test. It's so annoying. Because I got the chest bullet notif, but this bum-ass guide only tells me that where I started in chapter 12 verse 3 as if I fucking remember. Sorry, I'm looking. The unforked path, the blind alley, hidden treasure box. Yeah, I'm looking at a guide right now. Oh. What? You are fucking around. That is not southern. Okay, whatever. It's like in the middle of the map, essentially. I very much disagree with this. But it's okay. The pre-render, like the background's so funny. You get like square head babies. Because they're all pixelated. Please tell me if you would describe this position on the map as southern. Or would you look at this on your map and would you say that this looks southern to me? North is at the top of the map right now. If north is at the top of the map, would you describe this location where I am currently as southern? Do you think southern would be an apt descriptor for where I am sitting currently? I'm just gonna let you guys think about that for a while. Northwest, yeah, western at best. or western alley towards the middle of the map. That's okay though. There's no more video game during this map, so it's okay. Do 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 do. How long did that take me? 25 minutes? Oh dear. Okay, we'll try to get a couple of weapons from the free chapters still. Because I've got time. 60% weapon completion is not bad though. I actually don't know how long these will take. Some of them take a really long time. Should I just do the aerial ones first? The aerial ones are annoying. Should we do the aerial ones first? The aerial ones are really buns. Although I guess if I get the Goim level ups during the normal chapters, that might be better to make the aerial ones easier. Because there's a lot of like time and a lot of you can't use magic along and things like that on the aerial side. No, I think it makes more sense to just go straight. So, free missions. The first one is Castle of the Goddess, Castle and Firons. Or kill all the enemies in the northeasternmost valley on the map. You can select your dragon for this. I didn't know why. If these are genuine free missions, we just go for a level 3 dragon, right, every time. Wow, that's annoying. There's a lot of enemies in a... All of those need to die, do they? I guess that's fine. I'm gonna count only the ones that are actually within the borders as being in the valley, although maybe the two at the front are in the valley. Maybe you guys count as being in the valley. Okay, let's go. Four kills and we level up on this. Please stop doing that, thank you. So we just have to kill everyone here functionally and then we'll live. But I kinda hope that all of these 3 expeditions are really quick. Because I don't remember, and I know that they're all very quick in Drakengard 3. In Drakengard 3 they're actually like 2 minutes. So ideally these would also be just 2-minute things that we can just knock out quickly. Die, thank you. Still more. I guess these guys spawned during the time that I was fighting those. This might be dragon level. Let's just get this going. Treasure box has appeared. Do we know where? Okay, just right here. Clean. My legs. What about my legs? Yuppa. Okay, now we just leave. This would be great if I was just allowed to not play the game. And I could just dip out and it would save my weapon, but we do actually need to complete the free expedition. Girl, I hate playing video games. But I think I could do at least. I would probably at least do like 2 or 3. But like for next time there's one super funny wait time we need to have. This I think is this the Chaos Dragon, isn't it? That's why she's kind of funny. Oh, wow. But I mean, I've got a big sure attack option. I think it'll be fine. I'll do this because I don't want to remount. Oh, 1人残った。Clean. Then we'll just fly to the other side. These are already longer than Drakengard 3 Accord missions, by the way. Drakengard 3 Accord missions actually sometimes have a time limit of like 1 minute. Oops. Which made them a lot easier to deal with, I feel like. Some of them were maybe hard, but then even trying them out a few times wouldn't be a huge bother. Please be the end. 3 waves, really. But I guess this is not crazy long. It's just like a bit longer than average. Hello, Metabest-san. Welcome. Do you guys need to die? I don't think you do, right? Yeah, the only bomb I need to kill is further down. 3? There wasn't 3 of you on the map. And they're all axe guys, so they attack so comically fast. No, I actually don't think I can use the sword for this. These are so slow. I just get 1, 2, 3. I can only hit them if I get iframes. So funny. But I mean, I guess that's 7 minutes. There's like 2 hours of weapons, assuming everyone's 7 minutes. So we'll see. Maybe we'll try to get 3 more. Let's go, level 2. So kill all targets in the second floor room that contained King's Vow. At time then will appear here, but it's unnecessary to fight him. So, Castle Keep contains the weapon. But yeah, we got all of the weapons from chapters. Yeah, I think Chaos is the strongest. Yeah, but I'm gonna look at the katana. We're 62% complete, which is not too bad. So all the targets in the second floor room that contained King's Vow. I don't know what that one is, but I think that's fine. Surprise the kill all the commanders as their reinforcements be outside. I gotta say, I have no idea which one that is. It said kill all targets. But this is the first floor, so... I don't really know the mechanics of this, to be honest. I'm assuming those are basically just heals. I don't know what that does. I think it's just a damage increase for a bit. Really cool, actually. I like that. Yeah, no, I think it makes the most sense to just try to kill everything in order. Know that there's a lot of video game left, but maybe I'll use this sword for the remaining. Cheap out the subway servers. I mean, this is nothing. You guys need the Subway servers. I'm like so serious. Also, my viewership retention has been better this stream because I've had Subway servers on stream. So you might not like it, but the incentive structure is there. Fuck. I'm assuming you're just a heal, but I think I should look at this anyway. Yeah. Does this put me up? It does put me up. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I went backwards. Crazy tricking, no? Why are these free missions so long? What did I do to deserve this? I don't know if there are targets on floor 3. Targets? Okay, targets found. But there was just one guy. So I think I know that the room that it's talking about, but I don't really know how to get there. Regrettably. Oh wait, no, I think I'm lying. I think maybe I'm lying. I think I need to go up first. Reacting to me lying. Because I don't think these all can lead me to the same room. They all lead me to the same room. That one's gonna be different. It's sort of kind of smooth though, I can't lie. And it can do the kind sort of 1, 2, 3. This might be goated. We've only got like 13 more levels to use it in, but this might be the method. Katana method patched. Even though not having like a traditional magic does kinda suck. I think it's okay, I think it's not a problem. I don't know where I am, but I think that's fine. Oh, that's the wrong side of the map. Enjoy your shower. Yeah, that's the wrong side of the map. I need to somehow make it to the other end. Which I can't even begin to evaluate how that will work. Maybe one of those takes me up to the level that I wanna go. There's like a limited amount of staircases here. I think one of them has to be it, right? I think there definitionally can't be that many more. That many more staircases. I thought this looks good. I think this is what it wants me to do. Please? No? I'm confused. If that one's my final target and that's the one that I needed to kill, I'll be really sad. I don't think I've checked this door though. There's a chance this leads me to the promised land. It can actually just be that one. Because if it's that one, then that ends my mission, because it's the final target. I would really be so supremely unlucky if the enemy that I left for last was the one that gives me the weapon. It can be true though. Because it's just the one guy. I don't. What? It didn't spawn the weapon anywhere. Kill all targets in the second floor room. I did. Yeah, the level can't progress if I haven't gotten all the... What? Does it say kill all targets? Do I have to actually kill all enemies? I guess I just check if there's a flight mission. You know what? There actually is a flight mission, so I couldn't get that one, but I'll get it later. I'll get it at the start of the next stream. Maybe I should just do these. Maybe I should do flight missions. Maybe flight missions is easier. This is just kill all enemies and all towers, which doesn't seem difficult to me. Especially in a realm where all of the towers are one-shot. And all of the enemies are one-shot, thankfully. The charge is so broken on this now. The harder ones will be at the end because they scale with level. These are like, if you do these in order, you're supposed to do these free missions like chapter 1. So I'm essentially beating up on chapter 1 enemies with a maxed out dragon. So I feel like a lot of these early missions will be on the easier side. But since the requirement must kill all enemies and all towers, I don't think I need to do anything special. I think it's just play the game. Oh. Right, so the enemies are the targets. I see the issue. The enemies are the targets. And you don't get the weapon if you don't kill all the towers. And you didn't kill all the towers because... Oh, okay, we got it, nice. So I guess the towers just died in the background. Going in. But a lot of these ones get pretty annoying. Like chapter 2, for example, is Silent Forest in the Sky. But this you need to kill every enemy in under 2 minutes 30 seconds, so this will take a long time. But we are allowed to use magic. There are some missions that are timed and you don't get to use magic. Those are the worst. But this is not that bad. This is just timed. Nothing else. I still love the fact that it's timed. How are you doing, Baku-san, by the way? Hello, sorry, I don't remember if I said hi to you, yeah. Because there's not that many, I kind of want to save my magic. Because I know I need to be, at least pretend to be optimal. For the next wave, I think I can just magic burst. This made me viscerally uncomfortable. I sure hope that this is the final one. Still? I mean, I guess if I had a magic burst for this, it might be fine. 6 seconds remaining, by the way, but we gotta... Yatta! 6 seconds remaining there, but we actually did that. Oh my gosh. So you know what, actually starting tomorrow, I will do these weapons first. These are less annoying, probably. So I think I'll be easy fighting that I've done the first 3 out of the flight weapons. So I'll have... I guess I'll have 9 left. If I'll have 8 left, that'll be pretty good out of these ones. I'm thinking I might be able to beat the game tomorrow. Probably not, but it's not impossible. It's really not impossible. Next one would be this Sword of the Moon. So this one's not enjoyable. This is a 3-minute time limit, but no magic. So charge shots are fine, but you know the magic burst that I love oh so much? Illegal. And I feel like 3 minutes is a brutal timer for that, no? I might need to have a more scientific approach to this. I'm kind of just flailing. Because I've got so much magic, I'm not allowed to use any of them. There, by the way, is no indication of the fact that you need to do this under a time limit without the magic. Like, that is not... The game doesn't tell you that, you just have to know. Still a bit of giant, but like... But I really do think this is less of a bother than doing the ones on foot in terms of like time-wise. These are much more difficult, but they don't take as long. Maybe? Ooh, I had a lot of time left. I wasn't even close. I know I gotta go to bed. I know I need to call it a day, but I'm like really in the groove. I wanna keep playing. 6-7, never mind, we're ending. That's a good spot to end. We're ending at 6-7% weapon completion. So yeah, but I did 3 of the first ones in the burial category. Yeah, Dead Stand, Spot Church, Joey Mermaid's Feast, so we'll start on Injustice. Then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more of the flying mission ones. And then we got 13 more. This is doable tomorrow. I'm not lying. But I will start on this. will start with this next time because I don't know what I did wrong. But okay, well, we'll get rid of the pure subway surfers. I'm sorry. You guys gotta pay attention to me now. I think weapon completion 6-7% is pretty good. I think we can end on that. So we've got 13 more of the ground mission ones and 8 more of the aerial mission ones. Yeah, I gotta make dinner. Because I'm kind of, my medication kind of restricts me a little bit from timing. Because I need to take my meds after a meal. And because I usually take my meds at like 9 p.m, a little bit past 9 p.m. I kind of need to be ready to make dinner right now. I can't really skip on it. So, you know. I'm kind of restricted by that a little bit. But that's a really good progress. We got so many weapons. We got 20 weapons today. I'm thinking chicken and rice today, nice and healthy. Because the past few days I've been eating really bad. I've been not eating healthy at all this week because I've been eating a lot of snacks and stuff. But when I've been writing my thesis, so I gotta get back on track, eat real food. So, next week's schedule. 今週の配信予定スケジュールを見せてあげます。So, for back to the normal scheduling, ideally, there is a school thing that I need to take care of on Thursday, but I think it'll be okay. I think my school thing on Thursday shouldn't really hurt my stream, but I will let you guys know if I need to start a bit later on Thursday. I shouldn't have to, but you know, you never know. But outside of that, of course, if we do finish Drakengard tomorrow, then we need to come up with a new game on Wednesday. And the new game might kind of just be Needy Girl Overdose. You wanna be there for Thursday. I promise that the Kureya Needy Girl Overdose stream will be really funny. It'll be really good. Maybe not funny, but it'll be enjoyable, I think. So you guys want to be there. But outside of that, I thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for keeping me company while I grind these billions of weapons. Tune in tomorrow to see if we've actually finished the game and call it quits. Maybe we will, who knows? Begin to work out in your back muscles, you feel amazing, that's great to hear. Patch. So, on tomorrow the agenda will be 20 weapons, and maybe chapter 13 if I'm goated, only if I'm goated though. If it is your first time here, do not forget to follow my Twitch channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel so I don't have to get a job, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye, おつくれ、いつもありがとう。